When you consider Hashem as a father, as a mother, He will be next to you.
With the permission of Hashem, Baal Habayit, we are here in Buenos Aires, in front of the sea, and when you see the sea, you see all what Hashem created. You can only say, Marabo Ma'asecha Hashem. You say, Hashem, who is like you? Who can do what you do? Only a man who believes in Hashem can say that. Somebody who doesn't believe in God, he will not say nothing. I feel sometimes so bad for people who don't believe in God. They lose so much. They don't give a chance to themselves to realize, to admit who is Hashem. The question is, why people don't believe on Hashem? They will believe in money. Like yesterday, I said to somebody that I never seen in shul. I said, I'm sure that you are a businessman. He said, yes. I said, I know that sometimes you have to travel to China, to Singapore, to everywhere in the world. You have to wake up, you have no time. Sometimes you have to wake up at 4 o'clock, sometimes at 3 o'clock, sometimes at 2 o'clock, sometimes you don't go to sleep to make money. He said, yes. I said, what about the one who give you the money? Would you do a sacrifice for him? He said, but the money, I see a result for the business I do. I see a result when I do a sacrifice to wake up anytime at night. But with God, what kind of result? So I told him, well, the result that you see in the business, this is the result that it came from Hashem. But the problem is, he doesn't believe in Hashem. Why? Because his mind is on money. It's like here, you have a good vision from here. You see the outside. From the top floor, you see the ocean, you see the water. But just imagine you close with the curtain. You will see nothing. Open the window and open the curtain, you have a beautiful panorama, a beautiful view. But close with the curtain, you will see nothing. And even if I tell you there is a beautiful view behind the curtain, you don't see. So for you, it's nothing. So this is the... People say, I invest money, I see a result. I travel, I see a result. When I pray, I don't see no result. So God give them an answer. But when you travel, you see the result. Not because you woke up. Maybe if God will not wake you up, if God will give you a heart attack, there is no result. Why you see only the negative of the result? Why you don't see the positive of the result? The positive of the result that Hashem will give you wisdom to see what to buy. Hashem will give you strength to wake up in the morning. There is some positive result, but you don't see. Because to see, you must be a match. You have to be a man. David HaMelech said, I don't need to go to the university. I don't need to have a rabbi to study that it's Hashem who created the world. I don't need any proof to prove me. כי אראה שמך, מעשה צבאותיך, יריח מכוכבים משכוננת, אמר רבו מעשיך השם. Enough for me to lift up my eyes to the sky, to see the sun, to see the stars, to see what there is in the world. There is only one who created this. It's Hashem. Last night, I did the Bekat HaLevana in my house. And I said to my wife, well, if you want to do the Bekat HaLevana, it's good. It's a segula to do Bekat HaLevana for a lot of things. Yeah, it's very, very important. Especially Bekat HaLevana, it's very, very important to do it. And I promise you, my wife, she's a tzaddiket. She started to pray. I said, Viviane, you don't pray to the moon, pray to Hashem. I just told you, look at the moon and pray to Hashem, but don't pray to the moon. Emunah. Emunah. Somebody will see me in the street praying to do Bekat HaLevana. There is a special bracha to do when there is the moon. He will ask, what do you do? I will tell him, there is a bracha. He will not understand. A bracha, you eat bread, understand, you do a prayer, a blessing. But you wear a new clothes, there is a special bracha. Thank you, Hashem, that you give me the opportunity to wear a new clothes. You eat something new that you did not eat for a year, there is a special blessing that you pray, thank you Hashem that you give me. Thank you Hashem, there is people who don't have clothes, there is people who don't have nothing to eat, and me you give me, thank you Hashem, so I do the bracha, I do Shechrianu. But to do a bracha, when you see the moon, what's this? What's this? People don't understand. The moon, we see the moon most of the month, and suddenly the moon disappears, and it appears small, we do a bracha. Why you do that? You don't understand. They cannot understand. But I can understand. I understand them that they don't understand me. But not to understand me, it's a problem. It's enough for me to see the moon, and when I see a big moon, and I see a small moon, then I don't see the moon at all, and here the moon appears again. That reminds me something. What that reminds me? That reminds me the renewed creation. Only for 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days that you don't see the moon, you don't see the moon in the sky. There is no moon. Usually the moon should be with the stars. But with the moon, maybe it's the other side. But anyway, it's the other side, but you don't see it. But even if you don't see it, look Hashem what He did. It doesn't mean that the moon is completely disappear. It's hidden behind the sun or behind somewhere, but it's there. But you don't see it. It's like I take this bread, you see the bread? And for a minute, I hide the bread. You know the bread is here, but you don't see the bread. The moon, for all month, you see the moon, big, small, and then it disappears. It did not disappear from the sky, it just disappeared from your view. But what that reminds you? Why Hashem did this? Why Hashem did not create two moons? One that you see all the time in this side of the world, or one that you see in the other side of the world. Because like in China. Now in China it's day. Here it's night. Why Hashem did not do two kind of moon? One for them, one for us. Hashem did only one. Only one moon. And sometimes this moon, sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't see him, sometimes it's big, sometimes it's small. You know why Hashem did this? Hashem wants you to have an idea that one day there was no moon, and Hashem created the moon. Like now there is no moon, and Hashem decided to create the moon. So it's like that gives you emunah on the creation of the world. But Hashem, that's what there is a special bracha about the moon, to remind you that one day there was no moon, and Hashem created the moon. They give you emunah on Hashem. So my question: why Hashem did not do that for the sun? Why the sun will not disappear for one day, and then suddenly it will appear, and we will understand, we will learn. Why only the moon? The answer is, we compare the Jews as the moon. Why? Sometimes you see the Jews with the Shoah, with all what the Jews suffered. You know how much we suffered? I would like to tell a beautiful story. Last week, I needed an amount of money. I always need money. I have too much expenses, I have too much. And the poor people, they come to me all the time. And I can't say no. And I don't know how to say no. So beside all my expensive, all my institutions, poor people, rabbis who came, I want to get married. Always, bemet. And I want to do an operation. And sometimes, Hashem is a witness, sometimes I do give $20,000, $30,000 to private people. Because I know if I don't help them, you know how many times you hear people, there was a man who died under the chuppah of his son. He had a heart attack because he had a lot of debt. He couldn't pay them. And they had a heart attack in the chuppah and he died. How many times we hear this? A lot of. So I don't take risk. Sometimes I don't take risk. When somebody is in need, sometimes I will do well. And last week I needed an amount of money. That was on Wednesday. And I had an appointment in the morning to go to the Moroccan embassy, my passport, because I want to renew the passport. I promised to the King of Morocco to have to renew my Moroccan passport. Because I go very often to Morocco for the Hilula. You never been there?
Never.
You have to go. Oh, you have to go. So, so, Baruch Hashem, last week, last Wednesday, I said to my wife, I want like this. She said, Rabbi David, what's good? I said, yeah, but why in the morning you go, I said, well, I need an amount of money. So she said, always you need. Pray to Hashem, as usual. I said, but I need it for the next hour. And now I have an appointment with Albert Knappo. He came, he's supposed to come to pick me up in the yeshiva. I was in my house. So William Marsoni called me, Rabbi David, Albert Knappo is there. He's here, he's waiting for you. Do you want him to come to pick you up? Or you want that you will come? I said, no, tell him to wait for me there. I will come. Now I have something to do. 10 minutes later, I was sitting having my coffee, and I said to Hashem, Hashem, I need the money. This is the way to talk to Hashem. You must consider Hashem like your father. This is your wife. You have children. If they need something, they will not come to see me.
No.
They come to see you. This is normal. Because they don't know me, they only know you. So Hashem, you must know Him as you know your children. How many children you have? Two. You will recognize them. Not only by names, by their voice, by their smelling, by their names. Why you see? So Hashem, you must recognize Him. And how can you recognize Hashem? Through mitzvot. How much you invest on Hashem, you will recognize Hashem. As much as you invest in Hashem, you will feel Hashem. You invest much for Him, you will feel Him better. You invest you are just a traditionalist. So you will feel Hashem as a traditionalist. Maybe you will not feel Him at all. But if you feel Hashem as you should feel Him, so my wife, she said, so you pray? I said, yeah, I pray. And then Marcel called me. Rabbi David, there is a man, Stefan, he was passing by, he's here, and he wanted to say hello to you. He said, well, now I can't, I have to go to the Moroccan embassy, I can't. But tell him in the afternoon. He said, Rabbi David, you know this man. If you tell this afternoon, he will not come the afternoon. Because he lives far, and maybe he will not come. He said, so what can I do? I can. So I said after, hold on. Albert Knappo is in the yeshiva, he's waiting for me. Tell him he doesn't need to come. Tell this man to come to pick me up, and to take me to the yeshiva, and the road I will talk to him. So he said, okay. 10 minutes later, the man was downstairs, took me to the yeshiva, and he told me, I said, why you came? What do you need? He said, Rabbi David, I have everything, and he just came to say hello. I arrived, I see Marciano waiting for me outside, I see Albert Knappo waiting for me outside, and I see this man opening his suitcase, his handbag, he took an envelope and he gave it to me. And I told him, I don't want to take it before you answer my question. Is there here this amount? He said yes.
The amount you need.
The amount I need. So I told him, thank you. So he said, how did you know? He said, well, this is my tefillah to Hashem this morning. And he did this morning. He said, sorry. Must have emunah on Hashem. So now we did ask a question. Why only the moon disappear in the month, once a month? Why not the sun? Why not the sun? Why not the sun? Why the moon? The answer is, last week we lost a big tzaddik. We lost Rabbeinu Ovadia Yosef alav hashalom. Something that we cannot believe. Tonight there was the shiva of this tzaddik. They were there 125,000 people in this shiva. I mean, you cannot imagine, you cannot believe this. That could happen. A funeral of a big tzaddik. 1,100,000 people went for his funeral. I mean, really, it was the tzaddik since I don't know, maybe since a lot of generation we did not have a tzaddik like this one. And really, a man who studied Torah. Because today people think, I want a rabbi who does miracles. For me, the best miracle is a man who studied Torah. It's easy to do miracles, but to sit and study Torah, this is the miracle. What is the difference between Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai and Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes? Who really did more miracles? Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai or Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes? It's Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai who did more miracles. So why we don't call him Rabbi Shimon Baal HaNes? Why we call him Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai? And Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes, he did not do a lot of miracles, but we call him Baal HaNes. So why we call him Baal HaNes? You know why? Because the nes is to sit and learn Torah. It's not easy to sit and learn Torah. It's not easy. Can you imagine you sitting just 1 week for the Gemara? It's impossible. Maybe 1 hour a day, but one month, 2 months. To study Torah, you must have a zichut. It's a zichut to sit and learn Torah. I'm jealous. When I go to the yeshiva, I have a yeshiva, Baruch Hashem, I have young boys, I have 120 young boys sitting all day till 11 o'clock at night learning Torah. It's a miracle. The young people today, they are out. They enjoy themselves. You don't allow them to have iPhone, not an iPad. They're not allowed to do nothing. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's a miracle. The Meiri explained, Masechet Psahim, that why we compare the tzaddikim as the stars. Why? He said this Malachim, we compare them as the stars because during the day, when you see the sky, you don't see the stars. But in the night, you see the stars. Why in the night you see the stars? Because during the day, the sun is so shining, so you don't see the stars. But when there is no sun, so you see the light of the stars. So he said the tzaddikim, when they live, they are so bright, like the sun, so you cannot look at them. But when they die when it's dark, with darkness, it symbolizes of death. But when the tzaddikim die, then you see their light. צדיקים במיתתם נקראים חיים. צדיקים, Only when they die, you see how much they were strong. Look at Rabbi Yosef. When he was alive, we did not know his greatness. Hey! Only when he died. He helped you a lot,
Yes.
Rabbi Yosef. Both
Yes.
of you. You owe him a lot, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Okay? You are, if he did not help you, you will not be here today. You will not be married today.
I know.
I'm telling you, huh? He helped you a lot, huh? Baruch Hashem. I was a good shaliach for you, and Baruch Hashem, he helped you, Baruch Hashem. So now you understand why the sun, why Hashem did not make that the sun will disappear. Why only the moon? Because we compare the Jews as the moon. Because the Jews, all their life, it's darkness, Shoah and Shoah and Shoah and Shoah. There's always problems. And the United Nations, not all of them, they love us. Unfortunately, this is always is darkness. Sometimes it could happen that we think this is the end of the Jews. Finito. And suddenly it's appear again. We appear like a croissant. We go like the moon. And then there is a time that we have the Jewish people, they become a big nation. And then problems, darkness come again. You understand? Hashem, he did exactly what's going on with the moon. Just that's why only to the moon we pray, because the moon always is. We see the moon at night, because the moon receives her light from the sun. As we receive our light from the Torah. The sun is the Torah. We receive our light from the Torah. As long as we respect Torah mitzvot, we are shining. There is light. But when, God forbid, we start to leave the Torah away, darkness. So what happened? We do teshuvah, and the moon starts again. We do teshuvah, so again we started like a croissant to shine a little bit till we be. And when we don't do things right, again darkness. We receive our light from the sun. It's symbolic. That's why only we talk about the moon, not the sun. But Akolpanim, this is what you should learn from all what I told you. All what I told you tonight is to understand Marabo Ma'asech Hashem. To open your eyes and to see clearly what Hashem created. You need really to focus on it. You have to focus on it. If you don't focus, so you will be like what he said, the Ramchal, Rabbi Moshe Chaim Luzzatto. He said there is two kinds of darkness. There is a man with his eyes and he is blind, and there is another kind of man that he has no eyes and he is blind because he cannot see. He said, there is people who are blind because they were born blind. They are blind. But there is another kind of people, they are not blind, but they don't want to see. They make themselves blind, they don't want to see. That's why the Melech said, when I open my eyes and see, because if I will not open my eyes to see, I will not see. You have to see. Look, he's here. Blind Nara, you have a beautiful table. You see. But if you are not hungry, if you don't want to eat, you will see. No, because, but a person should always be angry. Firstly, for Hashem. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. There is no limit to study Torah, to Torah mitzvot. There is no limit. Rabbi Hashem, I wish you ברכה והצלחה, ובריאות, פרנסה טובה, אריכות ימים ושנים, ונגע בידיך כמלאכה וצוולך, לשמוך בכל דרכיך, ונהיה רצון בעת השם את הקדוש ברוך הוא, will help us to learn אברהם אבינו עליו השלום, אברהם אבינו. You realize there is God, he has no teacher, Abraham Avinu. Nobody teach him nothing. He opened his eyes. At the beginning he thought the sun is God. At the night he thought, well, the stars is God. Then the next day he saw the sun. It's the sun, the God. The sun, he beats the stars. Then at the night he see, no. They are not God. There must be somebody who created them. I mean, he opened his eyes. You have to open your eyes to see. I mean, don't tell me that all what you have from the table, it came from the sky. No, it's somebody who prepared them. There is somebody who worked, bought, paid for this. I mean, there's somebody who fixes the tables. I mean, you have to open your eyes. You have to understand. The word is not... open your eyes. Hey, look. You know, there was when I came here to באמת, this is the... עכשיו תשמע את זה, I promise you. But look, listen to this, huh? It's my fault. I was writing this morning for 3 hours and a half, 4 hours. I was writing, not stop, huh? No breakfast, no nothing, no, not stop. I don't need to stop to walk to a few minutes. Then I took my medicine. Now, I told him to give me my suitcase. I put everything in there. And the how do you call it? The box where I take the medicine, I did not need it. So just take it and put it in the handbag. That's it. But I don't know what happened to me. I left it outside. I said, I will take it after, and I forgot it. Tell me why. Why this? How do you understand this? I take always the medicine, it's in my handbag. I took the medicine, so put it back. Why to leave it outside? What the hokmah? What is the idea to leave it outside? 5 minutes before the landing. So what? I mean, it's silly. It doesn't make sense. Why do that? This is just to teach you. Even if you open your eyes, if Hashem wants you to see without seeing, it could happen. This is the teaching. Hashem will teach you, look, be careful what you see. Don't do that you don't see, you see, and then he wants to teach you, even if you see, I can make you not to see. With the zechut of Rabbi Chaim Pinto, may Hashem give you ברכה והצלחה.
الهرب نبيت بنته للولا لسيته الهرب نبيت بنته العيالات صغرتو على ربي دابير بنتو